Hello, St. Andrews, and welcome to this week's edition of Chancel Chat. It's Wednesday, the 20th of June. Tomorrow is the first official day of summer, but it feels like summer out there today. In fact, we've had a beautiful stretch of summer-like weather over these last several days. I want to begin this morning by thanking once again the men's group and especially Frank Marchese for their work in coordinating our community dinner program here at St. Andrews. So we had our June community dinner last Saturday evening, and it was really one of the best we've had so far. The food was great, which it always is, but we served about 110 people, including many children from the community. So this continues to be one of the most important outreach ministries of our church, and we are grateful for the leadership of the men's group and especially Frank Marchese in this wonderful effort. Today at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be cleaning out one of the rooms in the basement of the parish hall. So if you're looking for something to do this afternoon around 2 o'clock, please come and join me. It should take about an hour, and we're going to do one room each week for the next 4 or 5 weeks until we've cleaned out all the rooms in the basement of the parish hall. This evening, we'll have our first session of our summer faith study series. Susan and I will be hosting it at our house, which is located at 29 Eubis Avenue in Burlington Township. We'll begin about 6 o'clock, and we ask the people who are coming to bring something to cook on the grill. We'll be providing sides, a beverage, and some dessert items. So please plan to join us. And the second session will be held 1 week from today on the 27th of June. As of this moment, no one has signed up to host that session. So if we don't have a host, Susan and I will host again next week. Nursery volunteers. We are in the middle of a campaign to recruit volunteers to serve in the nursery. Our goal is to have a fully staffed nursery so that we can advertise that beginning the first Sunday after Labor Day, which I believe is Sunday, September 9th, at the 10 o'clock service. If you're interested in volunteering at least once a month, please contact Chris in the parish office and let her know. And for those who have already signed up, it's a requirement that all volunteers who work with children participate in the Safe Church training program. And we are going to be hosting a special session of that training program here at St. Andrews on Saturday, August 11th from 9 until 3:30 p.m. So please mark your calendar, and this is a requirement in order to volunteer to work in the nursery. So please plan to join us on Saturday, August 11th from 9 until 3 p.m. Just a word about the tower repair. We are making progress. We had 4 contractors submit bids, and on Friday of this week, I'll be meeting with the wardens and our consultants to interview the 2 low bidders, and we hope that sometime after those interviews, we'll be able to offer a contract to one of the 2. And work should begin with the construction of the scaffolding sometime during the month of July, and it will continue until probably just before Easter in 2019. It's a very extensive project, a very complicated project, and it's going to take some time to complete it. But we are making progress, and that's the good news. This weekend, I'll be preaching and presiding at all 3 of the liturgies on Saturday evening and the 2 services on Sunday morning. The gospel reading is the wonderful story of Jesus calming the wind and the waves on the Sea of Galilee. It's found in Mark chapter 4, and it's also in Matthew and Luke. And the story takes on new meaning for me because this past February, we actually were in the Holy Land, and we had an opportunity to take a wonderful boat ride on the Sea of Galilee. So looking forward to preaching about this wonderful text. The title of my homily will be Asleep at the Tiller. Finally, there will be no morning prayer on Monday, June 25th. I will be participating in the first annual golf outing to raise funds for the Rancocas Valley Clergy Association. Morning prayer will resume on Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock in the chapel. And the saint of the week this week is St. Alban, and here's a picture of St. Alban. He was a martyr. He was beheaded on June 22nd in the year 304 So one of the earliest Christian martyrs and the first Christian martyr in Great Britain. Alban was a pagan and a soldier in the Roman army. He provided shelter for a priest who was fleeing from arrest. And in a period of a couple days, as he provided shelter, Alban himself became a Christian. And when the Roman soldiers came to his house to arrest the priest, he dressed up in priestly garb. He was himself arrested and then a couple of days later beheaded. The actual martyrdom took place close to the site of the modern Cathedral of St. Alban in Great Britain. So we remember and give thanks to God for the life and legacy of St. Alban, whose feast day is always on June 22nd. So that's about all I have for today. Wishing you and your family a blessed day, and we hope to see you in church this weekend, and we will talk again next week. God bless you.